Good morning, everybody. This is my first time vlogging on camera, so bear with me if I'm a little nervous. My name is Jeff. This is my YouTube channel, More Creative. Welcome. Today we're gonna be installing a valved exhaust onto the M3, onto the beautiful 2021 G80 M3 manual. I always make it a point, you know, those manuals are goated. But anyways, we actually have the exhaust in the trunk here. Everything we need. Show you guys. Look at all that mess. Oh yeah. And downpipes too. Not gonna do those today most likely because I am gonna be doing this on the ground, you know, with jack stands, and I just really don't feel like doing the downpipes. When I had my Supra, as you guys know, it's a B58, so it's a BMW. When I had the Supra, the downpipe install, there's only one of them on the Supra because it's, you know, single turbo, and the downpipe install on the Supra is really easy. This one is the same process. There's just a lot more that needs to be done, a lot more that needs to be taken off, and I just really don't feel like doing that on the ground, to be honest with you, as much as I want to get it done today so I can just have the Catless downpipes and the exhaust and have everything good to go. I think we're just gonna do the exhaust today until I can get the car up on a lift. So that's what we're gonna be doing. We're gonna head over right now over to my dad's house. You guys will get to meet my father, and gonna go pick up some jack stands, and then we're gonna go over to my buddy Devin's house. He actually has a Supra, and we're gonna be installing the exhaust there. So I'm gonna take you guys with me. Let's go do it. We have made it to the father's house. Let's walk in here and see what's going on. Damn, it got dark. Well, we're here on the vlog. I was gonna introduce you guys. This is my father here. This is Todd Sr. I came out of this man's ball sack 25 years ago. Can you believe that? Absolutely incredible. We're here because I'm here to steal a couple things from him that he doesn't know about. I need a couple of jack stands from you, sir. Interesting. Interesting. That I will be bringing back as soon as I am finished.
They're antiquated.
Antiquated?
Has anybody ever heard of Kmart?
Kmart what?
A store.
What's from Kmart?
Jack stands.
The jack stands are from Kmart? Really? Does Kmart even exist anymore? Kmart's gone, isn't it? This is kind of a mesh of two worlds here. I don't know where this will end up going, but my father runs a Facebook group, which honestly it's more than a Facebook group, but that's where it started. Suncoast Old Drag Street Syndicate. Did I get it right? Did I miss it? Oh shit. He runs a Facebook group that he created. You want to give him a quick brief 30-second of what it is for the people on my channel, because I'm sure at some point this will overlap.
A brief 30 seconds.
Yeah, whatever.
Once you get me to talking, my yap ain't gonna shut down. It's just a love of a certain era now. A lot of people try to come in the group because they think something, say, of 1989 is old. Hence the word old school, which wouldn't be old to some other folks, but very specific to, say, 72 to 85 genre of, I like to call them inline big fours. You know, the big four meaning Honda, Suzuki, Kawasaki, Yamaha, which Yamaha, not the heavy hitters are Suzuki and Cowie, of course. Honda had a few, but very specific to that era, and very specific from that era to the look of a drag bike, because they were very popular. But we bring those drag bikes back to the street, hence the street. So drag street of a certain era is the love and the passion. Is that 29 seconds?
Yeah, I had told you guys in my first video that I did like bikes. Would you consider mine just the newer versions of what you have? Would you say it's just the new school with the street bikes?
I would say no. Inline 4, yours is for sure. Very distinctive sound, but that yours would be a 600. Everything we talk about are, you know, in the 1000cc range. But this is a good example here of, this is actually a 1982 Suzuki Katana which they made very few of, and they're highly sought after. But this would be, and the word that gets said a lot is butchered, but butchered in our world is actually a term of endearment, meaning there's not much left. And this one, quite frankly, is even so far butchered that this is an 1150 engine. This was an 1100 cc base, but this is what we do, all modified from its original version. Probably the only thing left on this would be the cradle that the engine's in. New swing arm, new wheels, new everything. But my passion is this part right here, the wiring. And this bike has actually been brought to me because it came with no wiring, meaning no headlight, no taillight, no anything that you would do when the key turns on, and now it is ready to go.
We have secured us some jack stands here, and these are from Kmart. These are Kmart jack stands. Can you believe that? They are legit from Kmart. I don't know if it's picking that up, but they are legit from Kmart. But we're out here, we're gonna show Toddy the setup we got going on. The downpipes are not the nicest, but it is just a pipe, so I'm really not too worried about it. That's the valve, that's a valve controller, and then you got your valve clickers here.
Did they give you a decibel level tester with it?
No decibel level tester.
That's heavy.
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
And they sent
that might be the nicest part of the whole kit.
And they sent 2 of them.
That's like billet aluminum.
There is another one.
Machined. Love the
the weight to it's great, isn't it?
It gives it a nice feel.
It does. So here's the downpipes. These are not the nicest welds on the ends, and they didn't really seal the welds on the ends, which I don't know why they didn't seal the end ones, but they would seal the rest. It does seem a little odd to me.
Meaning seal, what are we speaking?
Well, see, you see how these are nice and sealed with whatever coating they put on this? These aren't?
No, that's just the welds bared. They made it look like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
They probably couldn't get to it, and they knew the clamp would be covered.
Still, I mean,
why waste their time?
Still not the cleanest in my opinion. So that's the downpipe, and this is what one of the tips looks like. So you'll have 4 of these with the carbon, and these just clamp onto the ends. Not the end of this. That's the downpipe.
This is to the engine, correct?
That's to the turbo. So these are both downpipes because there's 2 turbos. So you gotta have coming off both turbos. And they do sit right next to each other up under the car. So, but like I had told you guys, I don't think we're gonna be worrying about the downpipes today because I don't really want to do those on the ground, just because it's a little bit more of a job and a lot more has to be taken off. I don't know if I showed you guys at all, but I'll show him now. He's seeing this for the first time. So the exhaust looks real nice. The welds on here look great. Like, those welds look nice. I kind of like the finish of this too, better than the shiny. This to me just looks kind of tacky. It's like not like a nice shiny. I don't know, I can't explain it. You know, it's either this way or this way, right? So
there's the muffler.
Yep. So it'll send it.
It's coming this.
So it would be like it would be open. It would be open like this, right? If it's open, that valve in there is going to be, or the butterfly is going to be open like this. Whenever it's closed, it'll close this off completely, so no sound would have come through here. And this is just a straight pipe all the way through to the end. And then instead, because this will be closed, it'll be going straight through this way, and this way goes through the muffler. You're gonna be on YouTube, by the way. All right, we're at my buddy's house right now. It's my boy Devin. What's going on?
How's it going?
We're here on YouTube. As you can see, he's got what I used to have. He's got a little Mark V Super here. You wanna tell us what you've done to it so far there, sir? What you got going on?
Just the VRSRF Catless carbon fiber adro package all the way around it.
Got the nice adro that we put on. Couldn't get this rear sensor in here though. Carbon here, carbon here, carbon here. He's MHD stage 2, and then XHP, which is the trans tune, is stage 2 as well. When I drove my car over to Miami to get it unlocked, I pulled the ECU out of his and went over there, got it unlocked for him, and then we brought it back here, plopped that back in there and tuned it up. Much different car tuned, isn't it?
It's a whole different
car. we got the exhaust. This is the downpipe, so we're not gonna worry about those, but you can at least check them out. So we got this. Oh, let me show you what I got, and this will be useful for you too, for your car. We just made these. We just made these.
You made these?
Yes, and it's gonna work. It'll work for both of our cars. So if you ever need it, so let me show. And I didn't show the camera either. But this is what we made here. Come check these out, Devin. We made these little blocks here. And I know you know what these are for. You know exactly what these are for, don't you?
Yeah, these are like for toilet flanges or something.
What?
No. We cut these, right?
Yeah.
We just cut these out of pressure treated wood. Come onto the car, right here.
Oh, that little.
It goes in between. It goes in between, which I can't really show you guys right now. His is the same. They're exactly the same. They'll fit under his as well, and they'll slide up under the jack point. Which these are necessary. It does. That we just cut them perfectly for it. So it fits in there perfectly, and it'll save your. I don't even know what you call it. It's just a jack point. I mean, it's like a plastic jack point, and you just basically sit inside of it so you don't ruin it.
Well, it's like a puck.
Yeah, it's like a puck. Yeah, so you can either go and plug it in, or if we want, we can take this, splice this, and hook it to the battery. The battery's here. It's under, and the valves are right there. I watched a video on some guys that were installing one of the valve exhausts, and there's actually some portholes that are down in there. They're like little plastic pieces or little rubber pieces you can take out. We can take the rubber piece out and we can poke a hole in the middle of it, and we can run the wires through that so it stays so no moisture gets inside the battery area. I am by no means a professional by any stretch of the matter, but I do know how to use tools. I'm gonna get all these hangers undone. It ain't even that hot under here.
Nah, it's not hot.
Bro's for no reason. So everything's getting loose here. We'll go over here, try to get this cross brace off. I don't know what you guys can see, to be honest with you, but we're taking this off. We ain't got no power tools because bro, charge any batteries. This is exactly how you don't do this. That's what we're doing now. Like a couple of morons. That's okay. We're gonna get it done. We got these three. There we go.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Yep. Slow down, Devin. Boom. All right, now we're cooking, dude. We went from 5 hours doing this to freaking 2.
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Oh God, it's the right bolt.
whole engine falls out. Whole engine drops out of the car. All right, well, we skipped a little bit. I needed my full attention to get this monstrosity from out under the car. But we did get it off. There is one more pipe we got to get off. It's like a straight pipe this way under the car. We got everything off. We're gonna start this thing up so you guys can hear it. Open dump. It needs the cats removed bad. Oh, it chokes it horribly.
If you had that open cat, that would be.
Holy shit.
Someone would be calling the cops.
Somebody's getting shot. All right, it's been some time. We had some rain, unfortunately. We're here under the car. We did go ahead and get this onto the downpipe. The pipe that was over here is gone, and this entire side is gone as well. So we have one single pipe all the way. We've got everything loose right now except for up front there by the downpipes is tight. We just got the brace back on as well, and now we're just slowly building the exhaust as we're moving along. All right, so we got an update here. 2 of the exhaust clamps do not fit. We wrestled for about 45 minutes trying to get these clamps to go on, and they do not go on. So we got the one, this is the clamp here that won't fit onto this pipe. I mean, it even backed all the way out, it is like the same size as the pipe. Won't even go on. Clamps should not be that tight. You should be able to, when they're backed all the way out, at least slip it on and have it be able to wiggle around. This, can't even get it on at all. So we ran to Napa. Unfortunately, Napa does not have enough in stock, but O'Reilly's does. We just called them, so we're headed there now.
3-inch.
For the 3-inch exhaust. In the meantime, we are sat here in a 2022 Toyota Supra. Inside of them is like a little cockpit. This is a BMW at heart, as you can tell from everything on the inside. Looks very BMW-ish, except it does have the Toyota logo on there. If you don't know, which I'm sure some of you guys don't, if you don't know much about BMWs, this has the B58 motor and the ZF8 transmission, which are both BMW made. A lot of controversy at first when these came out, but I think people are very happy with it now because the B58 ended up being arguably BMW's most reliable motor ever built, ever. Definitely the easiest tunable. I mean, downpipe and tune, you're making 100, 150 horsepower over stock. With, you know, no problems. You could beat the hell out of these things. They're very stout.
Once you push fuel, you're pushing what, 600, 700?
Yeah, get some fuel, maybe upgrade the turbo, and these things are beasts, and the stock motor can handle all the power too. You don't have to do anything to it. They sound good too. 58 sounds wonderful. Gets loose in the rear. This guy knows all about it, about getting loose in the rear. We do have the nice carbon fiber bits in here though. I do really like this.
Yeah, it's
this car cannot be optioned without this. This comes on every model, no matter if you get the base or the premium, you do get the carbon. What's up guys? So this video ended up going all over the place. We got the clamps that we thought we needed. Those ended up not being the right clamps either. We decided to leave it as it was, basically just mid-pipe dumped, and decided I was gonna figure out another day because I was gonna try to order some clamps online off of Amazon. And the next weekend, I ended up going over to my dad's house with the clamps I ordered on Amazon and realized that never even had the wrong clamps in the first place. We were simply using the right clamps for the wrong place. So spent a lot of time running around doing nothing, ordering clamps when me and my buddy are just a couple of dummies. Sorry for having to watch that, see us be stupid. Everything with the exhaust was as it should have been. The clamps were fine. There was no issue at all. I ended up not recording any of it at my dad's house, and I actually ended up using some ramps that he had to back the car up, and I was able to get the rest of the exhaust on no problem, got it all fitted up there with the tips. Everything was perfect, got the fitment right, got the valves hooked up, got that all wired into the trunk, ended up running a 12-volt cigarette lighter plug off of the battery terminal and installed that into the trunk area where the battery is, and wired it all very nicely with the help of my father. The valves and everything worked good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut to some sound clips. You're gonna see what the car sounded like with the stock exhaust and the stock downpipe, open and closed valves, as this car does have stock valves that come from the factory. And then you're gonna see a clip of the exhaust with the Valvetronic exhaust and the stock downpipe, open and closed valves. And then finally, you will see the full system, 3-inch Catless Downpipes with the Valvetronic exhaust, open and closed valve. Subscribe and watch some more.